Hola amigos, welcome to a new season of streaming, I will say. I think it's the first one, apart from the AI Arena tournament that we have
Dominion Dog
these
vs
little
Spud.
weeks.
Yeah.
We are supposed to be having a new format. It will be a little more like, as I like to say it, a little more beer talk. So whatever that you have in a pub, talking to a friend about how has been the your bot. Of course, I don't have many friends around that I can share this with in a pub, so I share it with you.
You're just going to the wrong pubs.
yeah. I know that no one better than a British to tell me.
Yeah, we have some decent ones. Don't worry.
Okay.
Come over sometime. I will show you.
So I have here with me a Crypt. I cannot say your name.
Just Crypt or Cryptus, however you want to say it. Like,
Okay.
call me whatever you like. As soon as I get my bot on the ladder, you're calling me some other names as well. I swear.
Let's say that this is kid friendly, okay? I want to be able to share with my kids anytime.
Fair.
Okay, and here we have, oh my god, Ratosh?
Hatosh. Yeah.
Hatosh.
Hello.
So, I mean, the clip was great, realizing that you are from Brazil, but you told me that you're in another place.
Yeah, I'm from Brazil, but I'm living in Germany right now. I'm working here.
Oh, cool.
Very cool. Yeah, I mean, it will be a different weather, right? Just a little.
Yeah, it's way colder.
I don't know if anybody in the chat can tell me if the sound is going good or not. I had to hear myself, but anyway, if we get any feedback, we will adjust.
Yeah.
It sounded good before. I muted it now.
Brilliant. How you doing, Sup?
Hello. Yeah, I'm good. Are you
Great. You know,
coming down from the tournament?
Well, that's you. I mean, I was just casting.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, done a good job, man. Good to have you. You stepped in for the emergency when I was absolutely feeling crap one evening, and it's like, I really can't talk here. Yato was like, I'll do it. It's fine. So I appreciate it, man.
And you didn't see that, or you don't, you were not able to see it with the hectic of the final. But yeah, I was also saying, "It's Keto joining, it's Keto joining. I can't."
Yeah, I think it was about 5 or 10 minutes late, but it's like fine. Yeah.
Well,
So.
you know, I've been told that well, Canada is not the same as US, but yeah, you cannot let's say respect ESP's match over that.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just wanted to also share a piece of information. If you don't know Hatosh Match, he is guilty of having the text to speech in the stream the last couple of weeks, and amazingly he was able to do it in basically no time. I was saying like, okay, do it, and whenever you have it ready, I will put it. So I'm thinking like, okay, the weekend, next week, whatever, and in 20 minutes I have the code already. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it was quite easy to do. Just Google searched how to do. It's like 3 lines of code, so not that hard.
Sounds great. I mean, as you were saying in the chat, that it's always great to have it in the background. So when you hear your bot or somebody that you want to double check how it is doing, you pay attention again. It's great.
Yeah, that's how it, like, it's a feature that I did for myself. So I can leave the stream on the background, and when I hear my bot name, I can just put on the second monitor and see what's happening.
Yeah, nice.
Getting some real production value now.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. I mean, one of these days we will put someone there full time, and yeah, it will be competing with ESL and GSL.
Oh, those will be the days.
Yes, yes. I mean,
Yeah.
give it a little time. Now that we have Microsoft money, we will have Nvidia back and everybody.
Oh yeah, when are we getting some of that?
What? Some Microsoft money? Yeah, we might be waiting a while. I don't know, maybe Microsoft could buy us out for like a couple of billion or something. That'd be nice. We just spread it around to all the authors and like, yeah, no, here's some money. Go and make bots for the rest of your life. You don't have to work.
That would be
That would
nice.
be great, yeah.
Either that or just pocket it all myself. But I think some other people would be very annoyed about that. And yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
Yep, so, I mean, I'm looking for you, and I was looking in the Bronze division because even if you are brand new hatters in the ladder, you are in robots place.
Really?
Yes, I
No,
mean,
not yet. I don't think. 23rd at the moment. So, yeah,
I can give you a quick check. I mean, 16 places, and
no, there's only 12 available because you got 4 to auto qualify. But I think most of the auto qualifiers are above you.
so
Dovahkiin, right?
one,
That's
repeat it.
below.
2, repeat it. 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh,
7, 8. So,
no, 2
and
is 2 is
there
me.
we are. So it will be till 23 because
Oh,
that will be the 15, and this one will be the 16.
also Phantom in as well. That's
Did
going
you
to be good.
count Dova then?
No, I mean I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm going to forfeit my place
Ah,
this season.
Oh,
Is that I don't want to be the annoying bot that it will be rushing because it doesn't have anything else to do.
oh, come on, man! No, that was brilliant last time.
Well,
You have to go for it.
once is like it's unexpected. The second one is an Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's looking good, man. You've done really well, like to get that far up already.
Yeah, I was not expecting to perform
Also,
that well.
also using the C++ interface, which is the one I was using, and it is difficult. Or
I'm
is it?
actually using Rust.
Okay. Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that they use the same. I mean, I don't know what library are you using from Rust. I mean, who is supporting it?
So I'm using the Rust as TS2 from Ultra Machine, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's that well supported at the moment, but yeah, it was pretty good a while back.
Yeah, it still works fine. So I'm using that. If I have issues, I might switch, but it's
Yeah,
good enough.
I think it's got all the basics there, so yeah, should be fine with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you are here, I'm going to choose one of your wins. If otherwise, next one will have to be as a guest in here. And well, which one can we put in here? Any preference you want to share with us? Any bot that you will say like, oh my god, I'm winning him, and I didn't expect it at all.
I actually, Kaninana was able to beat -0 3 times.
You did beat -0.
One version of Kaninana was able to beat, I believe,
Okay.
25. And I was not expecting that at all.
Maybe with another version of the bot, maybe. And I'm just looking for wins with a -0, and it doesn't say.
Yeah, the
Is it
25
type in
one.
-0, and then you have to type in the full one?
No,
You
it's
don't have to.
Oh, okay, all right.
So if I put in here lost, yes, we have in here the lost. I think it must be one of the later version, previous version
Yeah.
that you have.
I
Yeah.
did see, just as like the previous one, you had a win over Dominion Dog just now, which is impressive. Dominion Dog's well made.
Oh yeah.
So it's well rounded. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is able to beat Golden Armada sometimes, which is also quite good.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That's
actually,
very good. I mean, it's not easy to beat Golden Armada because I think maybe in the first couple of games you may trick it, but and after the second time, he's full on
Yeah.
defense and the carriers will go out. Okay,
Yeah.
so we were saying Dominion Dog. Oh,
Right at the top, second one down.
wow.
yeah, you can see a wing over -0 also. It's like the
Oh
10th,
yeah.
11th,
Is it working? Yes. Okay, so
+7.
beating
What was that
Zone
on?
E is pretty good too. That's it's a pretty nasty stim timing. But
Yeah.
Zoe has been struggling with to.
Yeah, I'm having issues with Zunk P and
Yeah.
Roro, the marine push from them.
Yeah.
I struggle to beat.
1 second, I think that
Dovahkiin
the
versus
the
Baroness
bot broke.
Zuli.
Oops.
Oh.
Okay, what the heck?
Yeah, Marines are pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because Kennen and I focus more on links. And until I have a good amount of links, it's hard to beat Marines.
Yeah, and I mean you're really supposed to have Banelings, right? But
Yeah, but I'm not supporting
with
Banelings
bots,
yet.
yeah, and I don't think it works against bots. The Marines
Yeah.
are good at splitting.
With the spread, yeah.
Oh, no, this is not the game. Oops. Oh. Let's see if it works. No. No, it's broken. It's broken at the moment. 1 second. You know, things of going live. Okay, let's try again. I think now it's loading. Hopefully.
Oh, we completely broken the bot.
Yeah, we have broken it. I'm
Oh.
almost 100% sure.
Oh no.
Slugger Bot Alpha
Oh my
versus
God.
Darkness.
Yeah, things of going live. Okay, whatever. I will do what I want the most, which is streaming. I'm going to observe the game if everything goes. So you can share with us what are your
There we
little
go.
tricks. I mean, because yeah, I mean, if with Rust that means that you don't have the oh my God, Sharpie framework. It's very impressive that you are so up just to start. Why?
Yeah, so I started with a build queue, right? So I can push the production, what I want to produce to a queue, and then I started with producing unities, then to the worker management and the army management. I'm right now trying to improve behaviors and add support to other units. Yeah. Also, like this week, I added anti-worker, like a worker defense to defend against rush from like small blight and cannon rush. So you have to do all of it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
can be
it's-
fairly
That's
nuts.
something that I was also all the time failing when I started. I was like, okay, I will do my thing, and then if anybody tries to go against it with shenanigans, whatever. Well, so many things got bad that way.
Yeah, so many things to think about now. This seems to be going very, very fast.
Yeah, I have put it double X. It's
Okay, it seems faster than that, but yeah, I guess it is.
it's-
I
so
usually watch replays, so this looks normal.
I don't have speed mining yet, so I don't spam as much APM, which is also helps running games faster for testing.
it's amazing. It's around 500, no more.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
With like close to 200 units, it can go up to 10,000, but it's not that much.
Yeah, that's still pretty low for bots.
Indeed.
And so
That's-
yeah, you can see it's not that smart attacking into a wall yet.
I don't know.
Getting
It was a
help
bit
as well,
The
maybe
other day,
from the
Micro
main
Machine
window.
that was using his Marauder proxy. I think it was versus Dominion Dog, and he's basically wall. Full wall. And, two Marines was killing were killing all the Marauders. So I mean, that thing about attacking to a wall, I mean, it's not as simple as it may look.
Yeah, it's hard to code. I'm gonna try for the next version to see if I can walk for BD units, and if I can't, I can just retreat.
Yeah,
So we have the hard rule that she doesn't send your Ling into a Terran wall. If there's a wall at the ramp, she's not going.
No, right now, it's retreating because the enemy has more resources in the army than I have. So I'm just comparing the resources. And if I have more resources, I can go forward. If I have less, I can just fall back.
yeah.
It's like a basic version. And I
Yeah,
guess
it's-
something better.
I think it's a pretty basic mechanic, but it kind of works in a lot of situations as
You
well.
get
So,
pretty far with that. Actually.
yeah.
Yeah. So I have like a threshold that I can attack. Like if I have double, I can go full aggro. If I have a little bit less, I can retreat. If I need to defend, I can go aggro with little. I don't need to have the double resource. I can just have a little more because I kind of have the defensive advantage.
Yeah.
I'm trying with that for now. Let's see how it works. So it's,
Well, I think that I can speak for everyone in ladder. But if you're able to beat the Dominion Dog, you're good.
Yeah.
It's not an easy one by.
But yeah, definitely. Dominion Dog is very, very well.
Yeah, this build is pretty scary too. Against the Hellbat Marauder one.
Yeah.
What is the one that he showed you in robot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry to take it. You know. I hope.
I know Zoe can handle it now, but yeah.
And, I remember that Ian once again.
Yeah.
So some things I'm thinking about improving is like burrow roaches to heal. I have transfusion on the queens, but I just transfuse if the units are close to me. Or maybe I can retreat to heal the units. Working well.
This, I think you want Ravagers.
Yeah, I had support to Ravagers on the previous version, but it was not doing that well. The bios were kinda bad, so I decided to just remove for now. And when I have better support to the bio, I can add them back.
I'll just do pretty well against this though. Not all bad.
And we have also the upgrades. I mean, that's something that, you know, I was saying like, well, you know, the resources are basically lost, but the upgrades can be something that really can take you back into a game.
Yeah, I try to save resources enough to push upgrade depending on, like, if I have too many ranged units, I try to go for +1 or +2 to make sure that they attack harder. I try to do carapace as well, like the armor defense. If I have like 20 or 30 supply.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you like with bio, like community job tends to do, Carapace is really, really good idea. And if it goes like Ketrock is used to, I think that that's a waste of resources. But, you know, I can be proven wrong.
Yeah, I'm not a good.
Turn down the game sounds.
Yeah.
I'm not a good StarCraft player, so I'm just trying stuff and see what works.
Yeah, I think the big problem with bios as well at the moment is everyone dodges them really well. So yeah, it's not always that effective in bot matches.
But if I have found with especially with Ketrock mines that having biles is good because makes the mine go up and, you know, popping like a guacamole and or whatever that is called, and then put it back down. So
Yeah, it obviously depends on the unit you're against. Like, you know, siege tanks and kind of like mines, bios can be very good, but against bio in a bot match, it's just very difficult to hit. I do like the creep spread though. Like that's pretty good.
That's really impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
I didn't realize, but I mean, just looking at the I mean the sharing the desktop with TeamViewer is not the best to
Yeah.
to cast a match, but yeah, I mean, yes, it's amazing. Any tips you want to share with me?
So I did something like a grid map, like of places, and I try to see if one position on the grid is not, I don't have vision, or has no creep. So I try to spread my creep towards this direction, and that works quite well.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
weird position for the minion dog to start a base.
I think that's the only place he's got left that he can start building a base, isn't it?
Yeah, this one is.
Oh wait, no, there's another one there.
But this one in here, yes, he should be able to do it in here. Don't know
Yeah.
why he can try.
Oh, he's trying. Yeah.
Ninja. Ninja Fidalina.
Yeah.
He's going to the other one. Yeah.
The Dominion dog had this problem in robots too, right? Or noting 5k minerals.
Yeah, so you can see it's producing more upgrades right now, and I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah.
one of the problems that I have all the time with my bot is that if I want to do, let's say, a Hydra or Roach or whatever that requires gas, until I'm not able to do that thing in particular, I'm not going to stop trying to produce it. And might be the problem that Dominion Dog is facing, that he is missing gas for the Marauders and Hellbats, and that's why he's not trying to do more Marines or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand why he's not built geysers.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's a good idea to have like a mineral sink
Yeah.
code to say, well, okay, I have lots of minerals, so I'm just gonna make more Zerglings or more barracks and Marines. Just have something to throw extra minerals at.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just produce units and try to do a run by.
Yeah, Ketrock uses lots of command centers. I don't know how effective that is against Zerg because you can't really land them on creep, can you?
No, but you
can
get up lots of orbitals and you can keep them at home, and you have like infinite
Yeah,
room.
sure.
Spell out BM.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. And here we see the humble SCV on his way to find minerals. He must have to migrate all the way across the map.
Cross
Do we
creep.
have a demo on the?
As he sees the Zerg predator, is he going to be able to survive? Sorry, I don't do a very good Richard Attenborough voice. I was like,
I think it's the creep that's winning the game here.
yeah,
Really
it's
choking, and Dominion Dog doesn't have anything. Isn't clearing anything.
Yeah, the
It's getting choked.
Yeah, that's something that I don't see in many Terrans. Raven, simple one just to go cleaning creep. I think on long term, it's something that is going to save you a lot of headaches.
yeah.
But anyway,
yeah,
I
I
don't
see
want to be giving
Ketrock
more advice
using
to
a
Terrans.
lot. I'm not sure if it's a build from Ketrock, but I lose to Ketrock building like tons of ravens.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
cannot deal well with them. Yeah, so Dominion Dog was ahead economically, but not producing much army.
Yeah, there's no gas income really, and
Only 2 gas, yeah. I don't know if maybe the Hellbat Marauder is just supposed to win, and there's not a lot of following.
yeah, possibly.
Okay, I think that. Oh no, we still have some army from Dominion. Oops, wait, we forgot the production.
Yeah, there's no. Oh, wait, it's still producing. A couple more orders and Marines, but yeah.
It has no economy now, I guess. It's being attacked on the only other mining base. Yeah, no, it has no mining base.
Right, GG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, GG.
Very well.
Yeah,
GG.
that's impressive.
Very, very impressive. Most impressive.
Yeah, so I started this just after Christmas. Yeah, went to the first version went to the ladder, I think on 10th of January. It was basically all link using only links, just build more and push and try to expand
Yeah.
when it has enough minerals to expand.
Oh, nice.
And right now I have I can produce corruptors, lings, roaches, hydras, ultralisks. I'm not using ultralisks anymore.
Yeah, they are difficult units to
Yeah.
really put into bots.
Yeah.
I
Also,
mean, you need those influence map, I think they are called, so you don't basically dive them into Thors or lots of Marines, things like that.
yeah, I was also producing ultralisks, but it was not behaving that well. So I decided to just not use for now until I have better control over them.
Yeah. Ultralisks and Marines aren't really that bad. There is some kind of AoE sort of like damage around them, so yeah, they can kind of like obliterate lines of Marines pretty easily.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it works that well versus bots because Marines should spread.
Yeah.
They can kite the ultras.
Yeah.
I've had some success in ZVZ with ultras.
Yeah, Ultralisks with speed on creep, I think you pretty much outpace Marines just about, but is there no way you can restart the bot, or is that?
I mean, I think it's a problem with the queuing. So I'm going to be observing the maps. I think it will be
Okay.
the best way.
No problem.
So, okay, let's see if we can.
So Lizzie is also new-ish, right?
Lizzie was when I started with Alien Ash. So on the first season of last year is when he joined just last.
Yeah, I
He
think it was
the
before
guy-
summer, just before summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was joining tons of streams, and then he disappeared for a little while, and yeah, he's back. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Nice.
we did it. We recovered one. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's not only about getting new authors, but just also to not losing them. So, and this is a new bot on the top right. It's a fax bot, name as his author. It's also in the C++, so it's binary. And well, he's basically getting the placement done today. So let's see how he works.
Nice.
This bot's also written in Rust.
In Rust,
Yeah.
I didn't follow that. That's it's great at you.
Oh wow. The Rust bots are taking over the ladder.
And the SERS.
And both Kaninana and this faxbot are open source.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I think he's using the same library as I am, but I'm not fully sure.
Good.
Lizzie is Sharpie, I believe.
Is it?
Yes, I think he's in Sharpie. Yeah.
I mean, Sharpie framework. Not...
Yeah, Sharpie
Yeah.
framework. He's I mean, I remember him a lot because he was doing great, Lizzie. But yeah, I mean, didn't prepare much on defense, and that's how I was able to beat him. It was otherwise with the Hydras and so on. After minute 6, it's totally impossible to beat. I wanted to ask you, Hatos, how do you find us?
So I googled a little bit because I knew that it had 2 years ago I wrote a bot in Kotlin, like I made a Ling brush bot in Kotlin, like over a weekend maybe, and I knew that SC2 had like the website, the wiki, and I found AI Arena from the wiki, if I'm not mistaken,
Oh, nice.
or looking for the wiki.
Cool. Oh, good to have you anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we have many new bots this week, I think.
There's been a few.
Yeah, I don't recognize any of these names.
We're about 50.
Who?
We are about 50 bots on ladder. I think last season we didn't get to 40.
Yeah, I think there's something about that in the end. So, and we're on a short season as well because Probots is starting reasonably soon. So yeah, 52 now in the ladder.
Do we have dates for robots?
I don't know. I don't think so just yet, but I think it's going to be reasonably soon.
For how long did the season last? Usually?
It depends. We normally work them either around the season of Probots or our own tournaments. So we try and have 3 to 4 a year. Last year there was 3, but it's probably going to be 4 this year, I suspect. So, I mean, judging by that, it should be kind of March time. But I suspect that Probots might want to cut that slightly shorter. I'm not going to obviously say anything. Yeah. Yeah, I think you should be able to make it.
This
I mean,
is
I was
still
checking-
droning a little bit too, which is not the right move here.
I was checking last season and they started around Valentine's, so I think that this year we're getting later because they usually give a little time to prepare the bot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no love for our bots.
Your mic is a little low, Yada Hunt. Not terribly so, but a little.
Welcome, Ketra. How you doing?
Hey, not too bad.
We were saying about the amount of Zergs that we have also on ladder.
Yeah.
2 seasons ago, I was basically a rarity, and then basically every new bot it's a Zerg.
I think.
Well, that's good.
easier
At one time we
to-
had like no Zergs, so.
Yeah.
It used to be only Spiny, right?
Yeah, I think like
Yeah.
the top 15 was like Spiny and then Terrans and Protosses. So it's good to have some new Zergs in the mix.
Yeah, definitely. Like, seems like Protoss is getting crowded out a bit now, so I might have to come back.
Yeah, we're waiting for you.
Yeah, it's all right. You say that now, but I'm see. Ketrot's given me the idea during the tournament of doing a cannon rush bot, and I've just been looking at it, going like, "Yeah, this could really work." I'm sorry in advance, by the way. Like,
No, it's good. I mean, IC had MLP, right, which was doing pretty
Yeah.
nasty cannon rush.
yeah,
I think
I think Shark Knight is cannon rushing a bit. As well.
yeah. And Sharpened Edge always does a little bit.
I have seen Yaprobot Cannon Rush, but I'm not sure if that's the only strategy.
If a bot can figure out how to protect cannons with pylons, like how to surround cannons, I could see them doing really, really well in the ladder.
Yeah, Shark Knight is doing that pretty well. Putting cannons in nasty places and then walling them in.
Yeah. I haven't looked at his games yet, but I have noticed I have losses against Shark Knight when I face his cannon rush. So he's
Yeah.
doing something right. Because right now, I think any human who can cannon rush halfway decently will beat every bot on the ladder. We don't have good cannon rush defense in our bots.
Yeah, I think so. This is okay. Let me show another new search that we have in here versus Sharbot. Hopefully we have a Canon Rust in here, and did I close correctly or not? That's the question. Yeah.
What browser are you using?
Vivaldi. It's a Chrome base one.
I didn't understand any of those words. Brivaldi, is that what you said?
You mean browser, right?
Yeah. Like it's not
Yeah,
Chrome, I can tell that much.
yeah. It's called Vivaldi. It's from the guys that make Opera, and they
Oh,
use
okay.
a kind of Chrome. So,
Interesting.
so here is another ser, another another in C++, also binary. Not sure if it's in Rust or anything else.
I'm
And
not aware.
not aware.
This one I don't know if it's on Rust. Might be on C.
I honestly don't follow much the language.
Who's the author?
Monomi, it's the name of the bot, and let me go for the
Monokuma.
Monokuma
Uh,
or whatever.
Monokuma.
Seems like Japanese.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that name on the Discord either.
Would be nice if he's Japanese for real. I mean, then we will have another continent.
Yeah. Careful what you wish for. We've got all the Koreans taking over like they did in real StarCraft.
I mean, I'm very happy whenever we find a good bot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not like in ladder when you have someone that's so much better than you. It's like F. But yeah, with bots it's always nice. So you. I mean, this is like when we started the StarCraft. Is like the better than your opponents, the better that you will become. At least my point of view.
Yeah, definitely.
Oops.
They don't seem to be on Discord.
Yeah, at least not under the same name.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
No mention of the name Monomi either. We have some authors who show up, create good bots, and we never know who they are. They're
Yeah.
never on, never join Discord.
We've had a few of them, yeah.
The author of BenBot BC gives maybe like one message a year on Discord.
Yeah.
Ah, but he's in Discord. I thought that
Yeah, he is.
He's in Discord.
So,
He just he lurks, I guess.
yeah, his last message was on August. Oh, okay.
Which sucked for me when I got started, because when I got started, I had no idea what I was doing, and the only other Java author was HJax, and then he kind of like left the scene right when I got going.
Yeah.
So I was on my own.
Oh, good. Another Java author. I can leave now. Someone else to carry the torch.
Yeah, one in, one out on Java, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I went to check the Java docs; they're completely empty. So you got to use the C++ documentation and figure it out from there.
When you're picking up links with Phoenix, something is not going good.
Yeah, it's not exactly the most highest priority unit for your Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, on the end, then we have the Oracle was going for roaches. It's like, no, the other way around. Anyway, I mean, I shouldn't be giving any lessons. I mean, my priority of going for targets is awful.
No, it's one of the more difficult things to do.
What's happening here? We got a replay loading, or
Don't tell me that. Oh my god.
Yeah, you haven't been putting the replay on.
oh, you're on the wrong scene. It was playing the whole time.
I was
Oh dear.
Rewind.
Just rewind all the way back to the beginning.
come on, 6 minutes here commenting on the observing. Come on.
So that's why you're talking about Phoenix and Zerglings.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's the reason why bots are good. So you
Yeah.
don't have to be worried about that. Okay, this is
Yeah. I mean,
more
who
than
would ever forget to change the scene when watching a game, right? You know, like no one's ever done that before. Oh
I
wait.
was at least on the chat saying like, hey guys, the scene.
yeah. It's
And
all
I
good.
remember my gauntlet, and I mean my with double quotes, with Ketrock on the showing Alien Ash, and half of the game, which was Worker Rush, was with the other extinct. So I was basically with a magnifier, like, what are they doing? So yeah, it happens to everyone.
Yeah. That's all good.
I think Control E restarts replays if you're looking for that hotkey in the future.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I know you're good now.
But
But
yeah, nice to know. Thank you. I mean, what I was looking before, because I was thinking that it was Control Shift C like Charlie in order to follow a unit, but doesn't seem to be the hotkey. So if I
F.
click Control F,
Control Shift F, I think.
yes, yes.
One of them jumps to a unit, and then the other one follows the unit.
Yes. We can see in here who is the professional and who is the one that is coming on the weekends from time to time.
I played the game a bunch, so I
Yeah.
know a lot of the tiny things.
Oh. Okay, so spoiler alert, there are oracles, Phoenix, and...
Shooting roaches and Phoenix picking up Zerglings. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Let me change also a little this one, as we have Rasper saying that it was too loud before.
Yeah, just stick that way down.
Okay.
That's probably good enough.
Okay, I have removed the sound, but before that we had sound, yeah.
Yeah, you want sound. Music you
Yes,
don't
we
need,
have
but
sound, you know, it's I'm observing for myself. It seems like. So yes, we can have sound.
I mean, we could have just listened to your commentary on it and, like, you know, just have it like when we used to listen to the radio playing sports and stuff. You
Well, we have here
know?
drones going forward and back and forward.
oh, there's speed mining. You need more actions than that now.
Yeah. So forward and back,
Nothing,
back and forward,
I
and
mean,
stopping and going, stopping and going,
And move and
winding
harvest.
This is Monomi, okay? He just started, so I mean, let's not
Yeah,
ask for speed mining on his first week on ladder.
Yeah.
Looks like a roach attack is coming up.
Yep, seems like. And I'm going to follow that roach. So let's see what happens. Come on, follow. Yes.
Going back into his own base. They're having the roach dance.
Yes.
Is there like Zerglings in the middle of that as well? Yeah, like it's basically roaches dancing around the edge, and then the Zerglings.
It is time.
It's time. It's about time. Wait, that's the wrong race.
Yeah. Oh man. I was, I mean, as this is basically a rip-off of the title of State of the Game. I was checking ITGP or MeGP. I don't know exactly his name, but the guy that was making the state of the game. I mean, maybe the younger in here don't know what it is, but yeah, we have a podcast that used to have Day 9, Atosis, In Control, basically everyone that has been someone in the StarCraft 2 scene.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were saying about the acquisition of Microsoft taking Blizzard and Activision and King and all that stuff, and saying that it will be a year and a half at least till it's confirmed. So
Yeah,
what
but
vision?
the thing is though that like people were saying that Microsoft streaming StarCraft on the night they bought Activision is more than Blizzard have done in the past like 3 years. So it's I mean I'm not going to say like they're going to be massively supportive on StarCraft 2, but at least like they've done more than Blizzard have now.
Couldn't
But
agree
yeah.
more. I mean, the first day that this thing happened, they were streaming StarCraft on the Xbox Play.
Yeah.
So, and you know that they don't even tend to play much Age of Empires. So, I
Yeah.
was so happy about that. It's like, well, worse cannot be.
Yeah, and like to be honest, like, Blizzard haven't really been spectacularly productive in the last few years, have they? Like the last big game they released was Overwatch. That was probably 2014, 2015, was it?
Yeah, I think it was 15.
Yeah.
Maybe 16. Maybe 15 announced it, and 16 is when it got out. But yeah.
Yeah. So and they're still planning on Overwatch 2, which is like that's going to be probably a long time before that can. That's 2016 actually. Overwatch. But yeah, like I'm just looking through their chronology of games, and they haven't really been producing a huge amount, like just World of Warcraft updates. And
Yeah, we have to do like a game company. Don't release a game for 5 years, and then we will be acquired by Microsoft.
yeah,
Basically, what they did with.
well, I mean, they basically acquired it for Activision, which is just Call of Duty remakes. They just want Call of Duty on there. Pretty much what they wanted.
Well,
But
I think that we are up to date to the new guys on ladder. I mean, so I think that it would be nice if we share any game that was kind of like unexpected. Can you please, send me the game that you post on the stream?
Yes.
I may have to jump out in a second,
Put
guys.
it in
'cause,
the Twitch chat.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Nice one. But yeah, it's been a fun stream, guys. I'm probably going to jump out. Like, if you're doing this regularly, I will jump on and hang out with you guys. All right. Nice
Bye,
one.
thank you.
Catch you later.
Yeah.
Secret.
Yep.
Okay, I have a problem, and the problem is that I don't know how to put the game in here so I can download it.
Click on a game.
Click on
And
any
then-
replay. Yeah.
Okay.
And then just
Click
change
on
the
a
URL.
replay, yeah, and a match link, and then change the number.
Come on, what's happening? I mean, I'm clicking on the this one, and then I
Scroll
go
down. Scroll down.
going down. Yeah, thank you. Ah.
Click on the ID. And then change the URL. There you go.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Well, anyway, I was watching the game, and doesn't matter the spoiler. At least to me, it was a really good one. I was talking about this game. Well, this game, no, about Evil Zoe. lately. Yeah, I mean, we have got to the agreement that it's not only cheese anymore.
Well, I mean, she does only cheese, right? But it's not like she got macro behind it. No, but what I did recently was throw in all my practice ZVZ practice builds that I've built for Zoe, and use data to figure out which one works against what opponents.
Oh, so yeah, difficult one from now on.
Yeah, she's still a bit behind the nice Zoe. I don't know, maybe once she gets enough data, she'll...
1 second. Oh, I cannot take it. Why? Okay. Let me try one more time. Ah, now it's asking for Battle.net. 1 second. Okay, continue. If everything goes bad, it's going to be bad, yeah. Okay. Well, it would be great if we have Blizzard full speed with StarCraft. It's not to have to only go to Battle.net. That's something that I think will be really nice.
Sorry, what did you say? You want what?
I think that now that Blizzard it's taken by Microsoft, that would be great if, with Battle Game Pass and so on, that it's
Yeah.
not only linked with Battle.net as it's doing now. It sometimes it's a little pain in well, most of the times.
Well, those acquisitions usually take at least a year, so we're probably a couple years out before Microsoft would do anything with the game, if they did anything at all.
I was saying that I was watching ITGP or MeGP, and I don't know how the name is said, and they were saying basically that it will be a year and a half at least before it's confirmed. So anyway,
Yeah, for an acquisition that big, 18 months seems reasonable. And then usually when you take over a company, you don't immediately start messing with it. You kind of let them keep doing their own thing and then slowly take over.
with Activision, it's making money because games don't make money. I heard that Candy Crush is a $1 billion revenue per year. Candy Crush only.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Games have been ruined by mobile. Mobile's shown that you can do low effort, high addiction. You make a ton of money that way.
Okay, now I know how difficult it is to Larry to try to. Oh, I am sharing. No, I'm not sharing again. Thank you very much. Okay, back. Okay.
You know it's on the robot screen, right? Okay.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
At least this time it was only 2 minutes into the game.
Get into the habit of saying that the game is starting and doing a bit of commentary.
So. On the bottom left.
Exactly, we need to do introduction.
Evil Zoe.
Yeah, we don't see it though.
The problem is that I have to basically restart Battle.net. That's why I was, let's say, bitching about Battle.net.
The way you do it for older version replays is you just close StarCraft 2 altogether, and then you double click the replay. And then it launches right into the game.
That's that's the problem. I mean, once it says that you have to log in, you have to log in.
Yeah, but it skips the login if you do it that method. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. Well, I will I'm trying to click Alt F4 all the time, but yeah, sometimes you forget switching the scene, you forget about closing the StarCraft, you know.
If you're watching games on the current version, you just exit the replay and then double click the replay file for the next one. But for older version, you just close the client and then double click the replay file. Because yeah,
On the Mac,
otherwise
I
you
have
get
to
annoyed
type
with
in
logging in all the time.
On the Mac, I have to type in the password even when you do that.
Oh really?
Yeah. If you try to load it through the game, then everything. If the game is open and you double click the replay, then nothing works. You switching the scene.
Yeah.
I have.
We are looking at the website.
Oh my god! Then I don't know what's happening then. Sorry, guys.
It's the robot.
Yeah, I know. But even if I have StarCraft open, it's not picking it up.
You can't just manually switch the scene? What are you using, OBS?
It
OBS?
doesn't seem to be catching up now. Let me restart the whole thing. Maybe it's that. Try one more time. Otherwise. Come on. Oh my god, this is not working at all. Oh my god. Okay, at least. Okay, it's loading, but I don't think that it's going to make switch from the bot. So then I don't know what's happening. Yeah. Okay, seems that now will be up finally. Sorry for the
loading
other
screen.
problems.
Yay.
Yoo-hoo! If this was ProBots, I would have been putting those 3 minutes for half an hour at least.
Here we can see the stats. Ketrok is struggling against the Burrow Roach.
Good to know. By the way, Ketra, were you able to fix the problems that you had in the finals?
Yeah, I think I'm like 6-0 versus Micro Machine on the ladder now. Oh, that starport alone fixed the problem. Or fix the win-loss rate at least. My tanks are still a little wonky when they're trying to retreat, though. Have to look into that.
So what was the problem? Did you figure it out?
The big problem was that my first starport was just queuing up to the max of units, which is like just put me so far behind.
Yeah, but did you figure out how it happened?
Yes, and I can't remember anymore for some reason. What was the issue? Yeah, I don't recall.
Well, I was
Maybe your worker rush defense now.
That looks like
Getting
a
just
problem. They
enough.
all should be attacking right now, once they get that close.
And I said, yes, I can say the 10 workers difference. So, yeah, didn't well so good.
Yeah,
Didn't go so well.
solid defense.
Yes. I can tell you that Ketro can defend worker rush is very good, yeah.
Yeah, I put like a full day's work into getting it going.
I mean, as it was said not long ago, is that it's better to put a lot of effort without any trade of shortcuts, and then try not to have to come back anytime soon.
Yeah,
I guess
it's something I'm not interested in working on, but
no one.
it was coming up too often.
Yeah.
The main thing I wanted is I didn't want to be exploited by like faking a worker rush and having my defense kick in. So I wanted to write it in a way that would generically work just as well if there's 2 workers as if there's 20.
But who would do that?
I got knocked out of Probots by Tier doing that.
Yeah, no, I was also thinking about someone did that against Micro Machine.
I don't think anyone did against Micro Machine. He's been worker rushed, but he hasn't been fake worker rushed, I don't think.
I think that Rasper was taking the many drones into his first, and then going out of his vision and back and forward and back and forward. And that's
Okay.
that's what I think. Whenever I hear about the Micro Machine and getting like cheated on the worker rush, is what I think on that game.
Well, I was thinking about Dovahkiin in the last Probot.
Well, that was a hard snipe. I mean, no, that's not that you're trying to, that I was able to see how it was performing. And it's like, okay, with this number of workers, breaks. So go ahead. It's not that. I mean, but anyway, yeah. I mean, he was also saying that Ralph that new bot, so I understand that that thing's happening. But anyway, what else? I mean, huge lead, and now you have tons of gas on the bank. What's any problem in here, or is that expected?
Tons of gas in the bank.
No,
I know.
the minerals. Sorry, 400 minerals was in the.
Oh, for Evil Zoe, yeah.
Oh no, she's waiting for the pool.
Has no larva.
Yeah, no larva. Can't
No
spend it.
larva. The queens will be starting now with the pool and a third. So it's yeah, that and I mean it was kind of a wonky when you start with
Opener,
three
yeah.
workers, yeah.
Hard to stick to a build order when you got 3 workers at the start.
but no, before the pool finishes, you usually easily float like 500 minerals.
I keep on recalling that game of Dova versus it was Dominion Dog, and Dova tried to like, okay, well, I just finished with 2 workers. Let's do a macro a macro roach push. So I was like, well, no, not the best idea. And I need to fix that.
And she coming out of Ketra.
Units.
Is that the Raven energy thing? The upgrade.
Yeah, I think it said Mass Raven build at the start. So It builds a couple of banshees just to help clear the creep, and then everything else is going to be banshees in command centers.
With Infestor, you have you have to start the upgrade of the energy for the Infestors a little before you spawn or create your first Infestor from larva. Is there any of that kind of rule for the Raven, or this upgrade will go just in time if you started on the same time?
Nah, it's about twice the time. So if you wait until Corvid Reactor is about halfway done, then you can start your Ravens, and they'll spawn with the plus 25 energy. But in waiting that long, you miss out on like 25 energy worth of like charging up time anyway, so it doesn't matter too much.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, for Infestor, I think that you get a fungal grow out of that upgrade. And
Yeah, it's the same deal. There's plus 25 energy, I think, for investors as well.
I'm not seeing the Banshees going to harass at all.
No, they're just there to defend and clean up creep with this build. There's no cloak or anything. I think 2 Banshees with +1 can one-shot a creep tumor. And that's actually surprisingly important when you're playing against bots who cover the entire map in creep.
I love this comment from Evil Zoe. Also, I'm a girl, not a boy.
Yeah, that's a very important piece of code I put in. Like I can regexp against opponent chat and then put in some replies.
I think it was Sabelas, the one that make a module Python in order so it saves all the sentences that your bot has been hearing, so you can put next to it the response that you want to have. And I might be dumb, but which I might be, but it's one of the reasons why I miss not having Python for my bot. I mean,
Oh, it's not. It's a very easy thing to do to read the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, but you know, you have it in a model, so it's like you put what Sabelas has done, and then you will start to see that TXT or JSON, I don't know which one it is, in the data for your bot, and yeah, you basically put the response, so it will be like playing the Monkey Island. Yeah,
So it collects all the messages that people say, and then you can add a response to each one.
Yeah, I'm just saying you could probably implement that.
Yeah, yeah. It
Yourself.
doesn't sound super complicated.
All right, so economies are equal now.
Yeah, Evil Zoe taking a big worker lead, actually. Looks like my bot is happy with the amount of workers it has. I thought it normally goes up to 90 to start with, but I guess not.
I thought that Zoe's sister were against any kind of neutral like rocks or cleaning bots. There's so many rocks around.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they're Ketrock things to go and stuff.
Has anybody been able to cleaning bots without having to attack them? I haven't been able to do it with that selection, the trick that we got.
I don't even know how to select units. I think the feature layer is pretty hidden in the Java API.
I mean, it's supposed to select it if you try to order.
Yeah, but how do you select it without the order? Because it's got to be like you can't have any other actions in between. It's got to be like 12 straight selections.
Yeah, I never thought about that. And with speed mining, it will be kind of difficult not to have anything
Oh,
between
that
those
might be the
spots.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing very interesting stuff during Christmas, like putting my overlords to them. So yeah, I can select units.
So there's a bunch of units that can dance if you unlock it on BattleNet. I wonder if somehow we can get those unlocked for our bots as well.
You can unlock everything. I was able to get that kappa thing, so if you put the thingy kappa, here it's not, you're not possible to do it, but Dovahkiin was able to put the kappa, and that's one of the ones that you have to be
Unlock?
prime. You have to be in prime when they were giving this thing for StarCraft. Otherwise, you cannot put it on the chat. And yes, you can do it with the bot. So that's something that we have unlocked.
Yeah, because I know like by default you can't dance ghosts, but if you unlock it you can. But I've never been able to dance a ghost in our bot games.
Ketrick is very cautious here with the raid. Yes, would be decent.
Yeah, I want to add something in to make my units more suicidal when they're next to a planetary that's dying. Because fighting with the PF, I find is something I kind of lack.
Yeah, I have something like that for spines. If the spines are attacking, then I lower the threshold for defending.
Yeah, what I have should work. I just consider the resource for units that can attack. So it should include spines and something.
I think it was the infestor, but as they don't have weapons, they are many times ignored.
Yeah, it's similar with like Banelings and Widowmines as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think even Micro Machine doesn't really react to Widowmines.
I have some issues with Zoe in the other direction, where she's pulling, evacuating the base over one Widowmine that's like not even in range of the mid-runner.
Well, this is just a matter of time now.
Yeah, I think we can skip this. It goes on for 5 more minutes, but it is pretty over.
Look at that map. It's so purple.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Okay. We have one. Ketrok, you have share one, right?
Yeah, I threw one in there just to
Okay.
show the new
Fingers
Worker Rush
crossed.
defense I built, but we kind of saw that in the previous game, so.
Ah, did we? Ah, okay, great.
But yeah. Because basically it was almost impossible to hold off Protoss with the way they regen shields. So I had to work repair into the defense.
Okay, one thing. Let me change the scene. So we go to the. Is it working? Is it?
You're looking at
No.
the robot.
No, is it not working? Okay, fine. Now it should be. It should be. Okay. The idea is that we will. One of the things to have is basically to check the ladder to see who is going up or down, etc. Not only the new bots. So what I'm going to do is basically save how it goes today, and I think I can do it like this. Fingers crossed it works. And then next week we will see what. Well, not so good. But yeah, next week we will be able to see who bots have been going up and down this week, as this one sometimes is not very effective because 30 the games is 1 day or less. So
Yep.
but anyway,
I just
don't know if it saved anything for you there. It said 12 bytes.
pardon,
But
pardon, Sup, I didn't catch
the file you saved said 12 bytes.
Yeah, but you know that those that have I will take a screenshot, I think, for next time. But I mean, so we will have it. Oops, how do we can do that? Pile this to changing the scene. So
Yeah, I'm quite happy with how Zoe's been going. Actually, he's
yeah, I mean
breaking into the 4
top
horsemen.
ranks, yeah.
Yeah, I was saying in Discord this week the Fantastic Four, but I was saying, you know, with a small mouth because it's like, well, what about Zoe?
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I think that once you have I mean, it's going to happen. They could perform in the tournament. I mean, the win or final. We will have to change the name to the Fantastic Five or look for something else.
Yeah.
Do we have any, the Avengers have are much more than 5, right? I don't follow them.
Like Avengers, they're like 20.
Okay.
That's where they throw in like, oh, here's a new idea for a superhero. Just throw them in the Avengers.
Okay, let me put back again the oh.
I reset the all the data on my bot. I figured now is a good time. So my bot's in the process of figuring out which builds work and which ones don't. So it's doing a lot of dumb things at the moment. Should be back up in 2000 yellow in about a month or so.
The Creep was saying before he left that the ladder is not going to be up for long because yeah, Probots should be starting soon. So
Well, we don't have a final date announced, so I assume we got at least a few weeks. I don't think it's going to announce, hey, it ends tomorrow.
usually I mean, I might be wrong. Please correct me if you don't remember the same thing. But I remember a couple of weeks, 10 days or something like that. The last time that we we have. Okay, let me put the bot back.
There's a chance it won't matter for me. It depends if how they're doing the seeding. If they do it like last season, where I get auto qualified to number 2 because I finished second, then it doesn't really matter what ladder rank I have.
I think that that idea that you were sharing about putting whatever that you know, saying like you have a
Dysnomia
spot,
versus
Eris.
Eris.
Whatever that is your seat, you should be taking care of that. I think
Yeah.
is the way forward.
I think that's the best.
I think that makes perfect sense as well, but Drek has shut it down multiple times, so he must not think it's very
I
good.
don't know what he's. I honestly don't understand what it is he's after there because it's like one bot every season, maybe, that he's doing this for. Like, it'd be Dovahkiin this time. I could hide some builds. Last season it was Dominion Dog that could stay out of the ladder. And I don't see how that's worth it.
Yeah.
I mean,
it just makes sense too to have the seeding be from best to worst. Otherwise things get wonky in the bottom 8. Where it's like, if I improve from 12th to 11th, I'm going to have a tougher opponent. Like, so I don't want to improve.
Let me fix again the scene. Oh my god.
Yeah, we've been looking at a website and a robot for a really long time.
No. I mean, I switched to the robot on purpose, but
Okay.
yeah, but the problem is that the 64 version versus the 32. I don't know why, but it was picking up the 32 version when you double click on that on the icon. But anyway, yeah, it seems that
Maybe just remove SC2 from the scene and then re-add it.
yeah, I mean it's already. I will fix it once we run once we shut down the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the team kill here.
Yeah. It's like Evil Eris, I guess, would be the other name for this one.
Yeah.
Right? Copied your idea.
What was to say? I mean, I don't want it to leave the stream without talking about Harstem. Oh my God, sorry. What? We all know him. I mean, the Protoss from the Team Liquid. Did he approach to you, Ketrock?
Yeah, he just said he'd be interested in getting some games playing against the bots or casting some games against the bots.
That's very nice. I mean, at one moment I was like, poor guy, because we were all sending him a
Yeah.
game. Like,
Be patient, guys. Don't pester him. I know it's like a big deal for some of you.
I remember the time when we were having the logo, and of course it was a total different situation as we approached him instead of Hearthstone approaching us. But yeah, I mean, I was in that stream when I think it was Thomas was saying like, "Hey, look, I've been sending you the like." He's like, "Okay, thank you."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have to feel sorry for the guy, you know. So, but anyway, I saw that he's back from his short holidays, so he will be checking on the games that we have sent.
This is a Nidus Swarmhost play. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I haven't looked at. I've seen Zoe losing to it, but I haven't looked at the games.
I can't remember if it was Eris or Spiny, but he used it against me once in Probots on Golden Wall. It ended up being a pretty epic game.
Yeah.
They actually slaughtered me, but I think he lost for other reasons. But the Swarmhosts themselves did amazing.
Yeah, I guess on Golden Wall you really, if you haven't mined out the back there, you just lose.
Yeah, he Nidus'd in in that back area. So then he was just like sending the waves at my gold base or at my main base. It was just like free damage for about 15 minutes. Not really being used though. I feel one of the advantages bots have using Stormhost is that you can, as soon as the cooldown's available, you can be launching every time.
So you want to make sure that they're together though.
Yeah, you want to be in a good position, but at the same time, humans probably don't even use them half as often as they could.
Right, yeah.
Where a bot, assuming you get good position, can. I mean, this circling block is even.
Night, right?
Yes, he got killed off. Stormhosts are pretty fast too. You can kind of use them without the Nidus. Maybe not against Speedlings, but in other matchups. You can run away from almost anything. It's an interesting unit because they're really cheap and all the damage they do is basically just like free value. But at the same time, they're 3 supply that does nothing to help you in any major fight. So if you get too many of them, you'll just get overrun in a regular fight.
Yeah, I've been thinking about trying Swarm Host, but it takes a bit of effort to get something that works.
Hmm.
I think it has to be as hard as can be tanks. In order to, you have to siege and siege. You have to decide when you are sieging, when you are not unsieging. So
You could do something really basic. Like with my Widow Mines, I basically walk forward until I see enemies, burrow, and then as soon as I launch, I basically just get up and retreat. So you can do the same thing with Storm Host. It's like send them forward as soon as you see an enemy, launch your Locust, and then run away. And then repeat once the cooldown's off. And that would probably work decently.
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
yeah,
against
maybe
bots,
not long,
just
for sure.
keeping them with your main army and attacking when you have the Locust and then backing off.
Yeah.
Could be.
The other thing that works really well is Swarmos and Hydras together. Because Hydras are kind of weak, so they need units to tank for them. So you send the Locusts in, have the Hydras pound from behind, and then as soon as the Locusts die, you retreat all the Hydras.
Yeah. But I don't think Dysnomia has sent out a single Locust in this game.
No, unfortunately not. It looked like it was very hard-coded to work with that first Nidus Worm. Yeah, even when the Stormos is under attack, I won't launch them. Is there any bot that uses Phoenix against mutas?
Well, having the problem that there's so few that we have now that use free so few protos and so few mutas. So I don't think that we
Yeah.
have.
I think doesn't -0 cut Phoenix?
Yeah,
He does.
-0 does Phoenix for sure.
I noticed like my Vikings don't even get one shot on his Phoenix. He just always keeps them outside of Viking range. And you can't do anything about it because Phoenix are so fast. I was just thinking versus mutas, you could do the same thing, except you can kill the mutas at the same time. Just like permanently stay just out of range.
GG.
Very nice.
Indeed. Okay, guys, I have to call it for today. I mean, don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
if
that's nice game.
you want to continue. And
No, I think we'll.
I think that the Ketro can
Self-care
use
is a good
also
thing.
Zoe versus 4-Gate
the
Allen.
pub.
We can start collecting replays again though in the stream chat channel. So for next week we'd have something to look at.
Anyway, I'm not. I mean, if you can pick it up, it will be great. But I'm not planning on streaming every week.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can still put them in the channel anyways. And then whenever we do these streams, there's stuff to look at.
Exactly. And Sabelas, I know that he's around, so hopefully he can also come back to his home. I think that would be great to have him back. But anyway, see you next time. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
See you.
Thanks, Yoda.
Thank you for being around. Bye bye.
Bye bye.